well-being versus symptom reduction, which truly reflects psychotherapy success. Welcome, my name is Cindy Hansen. I am a longtime proponent of outcome-informed therapy advancements. I've co-developed many tools, trainings, and reports to help therapists and agencies become more feedback-informed in their professional performance and more deliberate in their pursuit of clinical excellence. This is the first in a series of measurement-based care outcome training designed for clinical directors and chief science officers who are seeking to use self-report data from users to track treatment progress and improve outcomes. Today, almost everyone will agree that mental health outcomes need to be assessed more routinely, yet I know many healthcare systems continue to struggle to find valid and feasible ways to employ quality measures. Motivation to find solutions is strong as research consistently shows regularly checking in with service users and adjusting the therapeutic approach to address their preferences can lead to significant improvements in treatment outcomes, including reduced dropout rates, increased satisfaction with care, and reduced symptoms of mental health conditions. It is also commonly accepted that measurement-based care can help to address disparities in mental health by improving treatment outcomes for all individuals, regardless of their demographic or social background. By regularly seeking feedback from clients using standardized self-report measures, mental health providers have more opportunities to identify and address power imbalances, creating equitable care systems by promoting therapeutic relationships that are more collaborative. The benefits are now well documented, and more funders and licensing bodies are demanding that this standard be met. However, results do vary, and which standardized self-report measures you employ affects how useful and actionable the data is going to be. This course was developed to focus on one aspect of measurement-based care that is often difficult for teams to come to consensus on, and that is what measures can we use for all clients and all programs. Unlike other resources that have been developed in the past few years by the American Psychological Association, the Child Outcome Research Consortium in the UK, the Joint Commission, or others, this lesson is not going to provide a detailed examination of the myriad of instruments that have been developed and validated that you can choose from. Instead, this one-hour lesson will help you explore the question of what is best to measure: improve well-being or symptom reduction. This measurement-based care outcome training series will include videos, community building exercises, and a short multiple-choice quiz to help assimilate the key learning outcomes and help you formulate your next quality improvement initiative. You can sign up now, or if you have an active Fit Pro development community membership, log in to complete the next step. The benefits of focusing on improved well-being, a new standard for psychotherapy. By focusing on well-being as a new standard for psychotherapy, we shift the focus from just symptom reduction to a more holistic approach. This means we are not just treating the symptoms, but we're also addressing the underlying causes of the problem. This can lead to long-term benefits for the people seeking service. Improved well-being is a more person-centered approach. It considers the patient's overall quality of life and not just their symptoms they're presenting with. This can lead to more satisfied clients who feel that their therapist or counselor is addressing their needs and concerns. By focusing on improved well-being, it can also lead to more effective therapy. By addressing the underlying causes of the problem, it can help patients develop coping mechanisms and skills that they can use in the future. This can lead to a reduction in the likelihood of relapse and a more sustainable improvement person's overall mental health. Improved well-being can also have broader societal benefits. By improving the mental health of individuals, we can reduce the burden on healthcare systems and increase productivity. This can have a positive impact on the economy and society as a whole. Finally, focusing on improved well-being can lead to a more positive outlook on mental health. By taking the focus away from just symptom reduction, we can reduce the stigma that is associated with mental illness. This can lead to more people seeking help and a more supportive society for those who are struggling with mental health issues. This is a call to action for clinical directors and chief science officers. Clinical directors and chief science officers can implement improved well-being as a measure of effectiveness in psychotherapy interventions. First, by understanding what improved well-being means. Improved well-being encompasses a broad range of factors, including but not limited to increased positive emotions, decreased negative emotions, improved relationships, and a greater sense of meaning and purpose in life. Once leaders have a clear understanding of improved well-being, they can then work with therapists to adopt standardized measures to capture these factors. This may involve using validated questionnaires or assessments that are designed to measure well-being and that can be used for all clients and all programs. A tool that produces not only actionable aggregate reporting across programs, but also, and more importantly, individualized session-by-session progress that is meaningful not only to the mental health service provider, but also to the person seeking service. Another way to implement improved well-being as a measure of effectiveness is to shift the focus of therapy from symptom reduction to overall well-being. This means that therapists should not only focus on reducing symptoms, but also on helping clients build resilience, develop positive coping strategies, and improve the overall quality of their clients' lives. Finally, clinical directors and chief science officers can encourage therapists to use a strength-based approach to therapy. This involves identifying and building on a client's existing strengths and resources rather than solely focusing on their weaknesses and problems. When looking at a client's progress chart, for example, doesn't it make more sense for them to be seeing gains rather than losses? Graphs that are going upward instead of down? By making small changes like these in your processes and company culture, mental health service providers can help clients develop a greater sense of agency and control over their lives, which can lead to improved well-being in the long run. The next steps. Are there any changes that you consider making? Is it time to add a well-being measure to the toolbox? Have you tried a pilot project before? For your last activity, will you share with the group any ideas you have of possible next steps based on your experience and current challenges and goals? If everyone shares their thoughts and experiences in the Fit Pro development community, we can learn from each other and build a better future. If you need additional support adjusting, I facilitate small leadership workshops to help clinics and agencies shift to improve well-being as the measure of treatment effectiveness. You can book a consultation to learn how we can support your team's current and future quality improvement goals.